Hello guys, and today I'll be doing my 2018 long-term model collection update, in which I'll be going through all the models that I've collected so far. And since my last model collection update, that is, I have collected 13 model jetliners. 3 of them are 1/5 scale models, 7 1/4 scale models, and 2 1/2 scale models. And since I have started collecting, that is, as of August 2018, I have collected a total of 43 models. And so, to start off small, let's go over my small fleet of 1/5 scale models. This is my first 1/5 scale model. It's a Northwest Orient Boeing 727-100, and this particular model is made by StarJets. This old Herpa wings model is Vietnam Airlines Airbus A320-200. This one is another Herpa model. This time its model is more updated by the looks of these gears as compared to this old Herpa model. Anyhow, this is an American Airlines Boeing 737-800 in the TWA retro livery. This one is an ANA All Nippon Airways Boeing 777-300 from AeroClassics. And the last one is a British Airways Boeing 747-400, and it's from InFlight 500. Now let's hop over to my entire collection of from the 1/4 scale models. These are two ATR prop liners. This one is a ATR 42 and it's a TWA or Transport Express in the 80s livery. This one here is a Delta Connection ATR-72 in the old widget livery with the ASA logo on the tail. Both of these are from GeminiJets. And just so you know, all the 1/4 scale models are from GeminiJets unless stated otherwise. This one's the British Airways Concorde. This one is not from GeminiJets, it's from Dragon Wings. Here's a TWA Boeing 717-200 in the hybrid TWA and American Airlines merger livery. This one's the British Midland McDonnell Douglas DC-9 in the 80s British Midland livery, and it's from JetX. This one's the Gemini Jets. This one's the China Southern McDonnell Douglas MD-90. This one is from Dragon Wings, and it's Air Canada Tango Airbus A320. Here are two United Airlines jets. This one's from AeroClassics and it's an Airbus A320. And this other United Airlines model is a Boeing 737-800 with the split scimitars, and it's from GeminiJets. This is another Boeing 737 model in the 900ER series. This is an Alaska Airlines jet from the GeminiJets as well. Here's another GeminiJets model. It's a Delta Airlines Airbus A321 with the sharklets. Here is another GeminiJets model. Is an American Airlines Boeing 707. I wonder what kind of series or variation is it. I say it's a -420 with the convertible cargo configuration, as you can see with the cargo door. Here, this one is a Phoenix model. This is my first and only Phoenix model. It's an Air Canada Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner in the newest Air Canada livery. This one's Witty Wings Air China Boeing 67-300. This one is the GeminiJets. It's the UPS Airlines Boeing 767-300F or freighter. Here are the two Northwest Airlines Airbus A330s. Both are from GeminiJets. The one you see on the left is a 200, while the one on the right is a -300. This one here is another A330 model, -300, and it's a Malaysia Airlines. And this model is from Jason Wings. Here's a GeminiJets American Airlines Boeing 777, or I'm sorry, Boeing 777-200. This is my first GeminiJets model, as well as, I'm sorry, my first 1.0 scale model from GeminiJets. It's a Varig McDonnell Douglas MD-11. This one is another AeroClassics model. It's an Emirates Airbus A340-300. Here's another GeminiJets model. It's a British Asia Airways Boeing 747-400. And last but not least, we have a Lufthansa Airbus A380 from Herpa. Yes, Herpa makes 1.0 scale models. And yeah, nothing special with and to finish off my collection, comes the 1-to-1 scale models. This one is an Air India Boeing 777-200 LR. And unfortunately, this model, unfortunately got dropped when I was moving some of the airplanes to my room to make my room extra, homey for me. Anyhow, it got broke off, and somehow it's not my fault, and it must have been an accident. Please note, be very, very extra careful with it when supergluing the engine or any other aircraft part back in. Superglue tends to, ruin the paint, as I did for me when I'm trying to superglue back in, and unfortunately I did use a bit too much superglue, so be warned. Here's one of my favorites. It's in my opinion, Transworld Airlines Boeing 747-100. Now both of these are Hogan wings. Now all of the models except a few are from Hogan wings. So continuing on, here's a China Airlines Airbus A300. This is the aircraft I flew on. I have a full review video of it, by the way. Here's a Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner in its house livery. Here's a Northwest Airlines 757-200 in the bowling shoe livery. And here's this one's a non-Hogan wings model. In fact, this is a GeminiJets model. It's a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the Missouri 1 livery, and has the split scimitars. Now, personal note, I bought this one with the Missouri livery because I live in Missouri. I have a full review video of it as well. Here's another 737 model. It's a 900 ER, and this one is from Hogan Wings. This is Lufthansa Airbus A320 with the sharklets. And here's my first 1-to-1 scale model, as well as my first jetliner model. It's an Airbus A319 in the house colors, and it's from Hogan Wings. Here are two more GeminiJet models, both Embraer models. Here's an ERJ 145. And this one is an ERJ 170. This one is actually an E175, as its registration as this particular registration that is designated as an E175 for whatever reason, as it has more seats than the standard E170. But they're both from American Eagle. This one from Envoy Air that is operating for, and this is for operating for Republic Airlines. And last but not least, we have a Boeing 747-8 Intercontinental in the Sunrise livery. This is the only model aircraft that I bought from that's not online. I bought it from a Museum of Flight a gift shop back in August of 2016, which is about 2 years ago when I first started my model aircraft collection. And let's not forget the 1:1 scale US Airways fleet, the Airbus A319s on the sides. The left is a Piedmont Airlines heritage livery, and on to your right is a US Airways PSA heritage livery. Both these A319s are from Hogan Wings, and the 737-400 in the center is an old US Airways livery, probably starting early 90s up to mid 2005, when US Airways and America West Airlines merged. And this is from Herpa Wings. So now some important announcements. First off, we have some bad news. Due to the space constraints of the model aircraft collected, as you see here, I will be taking a break from collecting model aircraft, and in addition, I'll probably need to spend some time away from posting future videos on YouTube, as unfortunately things are going on in my personal life that is affecting, the ability to post new content on YouTube, as well as my well-being itself. I will not explain it in detail, but unfortunately I do not have an exact date on when I will return, but I do want to emphasize that I have enjoyed making videos of aviation related content for you all, and that I will post any review videos of model aircraft, or even trip report and full flight videos on my channel when and if I have the time and energy to do so. But until then, this model aircraft model collection update video is the best point to leave you an update before I take a break from posting future content on YouTube to show what models that I have collected since my last model collection update from last year. So here they are: 1:1 scale models, 1:4 scale, and 1:20 scale US Airways fleet, and last but not least we have the 1:5 scale. On the flip side of the bad news, here are some good news. I will be flying to Albuquerque to help with my sister drive home from her internship there, and therefore I will be doing another round of full flight videos to come. And despite my opinions from my earlier critical trip report video about 2 weeks ago, I am giving American Airlines a second chance this time around. And once again, I just want to be clear and understand that it is not the airline's fault, as no airline can control any weather delay, and despite substantial weather delays at the DFW hub at the time for my earlier trip report, I just hope that the weather will cooperate throughout my trip when I leave on August 9th. And speaking of which, this day will mark 1 year since my first solo trip with American Airlines to Pittsburgh, and this year I'm looking forward to see what my second solo trip with American will bring me. And about airport update videos, I had a fellow YouTube viewer asking me on when I would do airport updates, And yes, I had the idea of doing 140 scale airport videos in the works for a while, but unfortunately I may not be doing them in the near future, as I don't have the time, energy, and space to make a fictional 140 scale airport. But I want to warn you all that if I were to make my first 140 scale airport video, I would have to try to improvise with much creativity as possible, as mine does not have much detail as any 140 scale airport in other videos. So that's the end of the video, and before I leave for the time being, I am pleased to say that we have reached over 100 subscribers, a history for the making. And I would like to say thanks to all who have subscribed to my channel, and that I really appreciate the support from you all, aviation enthusiasts, avid air travelers, and model aircraft collectors from all over the world. And as always, please be sure to subscribe on future model aircraft review videos, as well as any plane spotting and trip report videos to come. So thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And happy and safe flights to all.